Morning, Aviation Aussie. Hope you're good. So sorry about that. Don't know what happened with the link then. Just mixture of the internet, I think. Quite frustrating.
I'm still shocked when I rang up and said, right in here,
Morning, we're back. Hopefully the picture's a bit better this time. I've got full strength signal and so I'm a bit nonplussed as to what the situation is. Settings are as they normally are. Not changed anything. Did you? I hope I captured one for you nicely. Lovely scenes, wasn't there, the other day? Enjoyed that stream a lot. Thank you for stopping by. It's quite slippy up here. And so the weather's been quite bad recently around these parts. An accident at the RVP the other day. One of the staff was clearing the viewing mound. Had an accident, fell and cracked their head open. Paramedics were called. And so the viewing mound's been closed since. And so I believe also Simon from Think Planes, he normally does a Sunday, another great channel here at Manchester Airport, got out of his car around 5 o'clock this morning and slid and ended up in casualty. So thoughts to Simon, I hope he's okay. Missed that completely, sorry folks. Looks like the snowplows are congering. Just try to get it set up and hopefully picture was gorgeous in parts last week, wasn't it? And Revenge of the Snowplows cleaning the runway to be used at some stage, making it safe for travel. And so good morning, thank you for coming back. Aviation Aussie, and thank you for finding us again. Hope you're good. Ian Harris, hello. Chris Porter, hello. Ruth at work today, is she in the background? And Tanya, hello. So we'll pray to the internet gods that they'll leave us alone and go and pick on somebody else for a bit. And so I can't do anything else with the settings. The settings are as they normally are when we have good streams. So I don't really know what else I can do with them. Obviously, I don't want to stream rubbish either, because that would just be a waste of everyone's time, wouldn't it? So we'll try for a bit, and if that doesn't clear up, then we may have to come again another day. So I know that this south side is going to be extremely busy for the next few days at least, while the snow and ice is on the ground due to reasons explained a few moments ago. Obviously, if one of their own staff has fallen and cracked their head open, they're not going to risk a member of the public. Common sense must prevail, and that's why it's closed. Really, really frustrating for me when the connection's not great. I'm hoping it settles down, so we'll carry on for a bit and see how we get on. And I'll go off your feedback. And obviously, the lack of people watching will probably indicate that there's a problem still on the stream. Short of restarting my computer, that's the only thing I've got left to do now. And I always do restart it before the stream goes live anyway. But yeah, that is the only thing I haven't done, you know, because of getting back on as quickly as I have. Looks all right to you, Chris. Is it watchable? Let me know if it becomes laggy and unwatchable, because I don't, like I said, I don't want to stream rubbish. I don't want to waste your time. And so I've got up this hill. I don't know how I'm going to get down it yet. I haven't worked that out. Like the other day, I tried to get down the mound. I'll just show you after the Ryan there is gone out of sight. So yeah, where I am, sat on a mound, stood on a mound. So this is the big lake that I talk about. And so down is over in that direction. You'll see some feet and some tripods for people taking photos and stuff. Down is in that direction. It was too icy the other day. And so I ended up making my way down here, using my trolley to help me down that slippy path just there to that gateway there, and then jump down. That is my thinking for the way down later. So a few hellos, Chris Porter, Tanya, hello, Stingray, Mark Plevin. Thank you so much for your super chat. Really, Mark, thank you. I think so. I think you're probably right. Yeah, the hotspot needs a cuddle, to be honest. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and put it. I'm just going to sit it in my camera case and see if that helps at all, because that's padded and insulated. I'll of course not zip it up, because then the signal won't be able to get out. So yeah, I think the cold plays havoc with quite a lot of stuff, doesn't it? And so I think that could be playing part in the situation this morning. We'll leave the rangers to their ranging, and we'll sweep across and see what's occurring. So the wind chill has dampened right down. It's I ain't got gloves on today. I've got two pairs. I've got a pair of leggings and a pair of jeans, and I've got a t-shirt, a jumper, and a coat on, my snow coat that I had on the other day. But do you know what? It's actually quite a pleasant winter morning this morning, isn't it? Yeah, it's still. So yeah, can't complain too much really. Bit slippy underfoot, but obviously that's what happens when it gets icy. Let's see if we can mess this camera for you now. Jet 2, jetting off. Have a nice time. Have a nice. We've got some really big ideas for the channel in 2025, and we'd love you to come along for the journey. Got some IT upgrades that are going to be happening, as well as some new venues to be reaching out to as well, different airports, a bit of travelling, a few travel vlogs coming up for you this year. Hopefully you will enjoy that. And I'm tempted to bring you an extra channel of a bit of activity that we do outside of the channel as well, just so that you can see what we do and what we're up to. More will come on that very soon. Ruth has made Sunday dinner. That sounds lovely. It's all done. Ready for the main event that will occur around tea time this afternoon in Fleetwood. Sounds awesome. Now, I do have to make a confession today, and that is that I forgot to charge my my scanner last night, and so it's as flat as doodah. So I've left it in the car. So we haven't got our friends in the tower in the air this morning, but we should be able to still decipher what's going on. And fortunately, there is somebody over the back of them that's got theirs as well. So we're all good. There are a number of planes in the queue, although mostly out of view due to the direction that the planes are taking off in. Virgin Atlantic just coming in from Orlando. Chicken thighs. I love a good chicken thigh, you know. Love a good chicken thigh. I do have a sneaking suspicion that we are opening this runway shortly. Great to see all the usual suspects with us this morning. Welcome. Great to see you again. So I also have made a few adjustments to the YouTube page today. A few people asked me for the PayPal the other day. That's been added on, so you can find that on our channel page, as well as the Buy Me a Coffee link, as well as all the usual membership things are available there. Just for ease, just so that you can find it if you need it. I know I was faffing around trying to find a link the other day and couldn't find it. For love nor money. Attack of the snowplows again. So they'll do several passes on the runway, and then we'll get a de-icing vehicle that will come and spray some whatever it is. Be solid that now, won't it? That ice. So it looks like Virgin Atlantic are the next out. Going to Orlando. Plane first registered in March 2023. Oh, it's not. It's that one. It's that one. Where was that? Under that I could see. Yeah, Chester is looking very clear as well, Chris, thankfully. Still got your usual idiots out on the road, as you'd expect. Pulled out of the road and almost hit one car because they weren't watching what they were doing. And then, blimey, round the corner onto Hermitage Road, car pulled out of Aspen Road on me. Right in front of me, I had to slam my brakes on. I wonder what gets into these people, you know that. So we're just in the general direction waiting for a Virgin plane, I think it is now. A Virgin Emergent. So yeah, don't know why that Ryanair flight wasn't showing. Maybe I missed it. I couldn't see it there. Must have ducked in front. Virgin Atlantic off to Orlando. Just so that you can see the live action that's going on right here. Looks like there's a bit of stubborn stuff right at the back there. Ah, you like? Like the new emoji, Chris? Lovely emojis flying around the chat. Thank you for the lovely use of that. Makes me smile a lot. I thought there's so many Dreamies, isn't there? There's so many Dreamliners knocking around these days. Everyone's got one. The two a penny, aren't they? Obviously, the runway has got to be perfectly flat and safe for the customers, passengers on each flight as it leaves the airport. Snowplow Swan Lake certainly is. Got a lovely Singapore coming into the picture now. And I'm wondering, why is that snowplow waited there for a moment and then got going again? Don't get too excited. It's a 737, that one. It's not the A321. That is doing, no. PHAXD, I want to say, or E, I think it is. I did notice earlier on. It's not my one. It's not my one, but it is. There is one coming in. One of the new A321s is coming in. Makes me wonder, how many have they got and where do they store them? In the event that we might need them. Where is it? Oh, yeah. There it is. Cheeky little Loganair. Ryanair just coming in from Milan. But it's warmer there, isn't it?
Battery in there.
Will they go for a long taxi? Or a short taxi? He's slowed right down, hasn't he? Short taxi. Right turn, Clyde. Tui next down by the look of it. It's not, it's this little private one. Do you know what? The robins are so friendly around here. He's actually sitting on top of my camera case. They're so friendly. He's just sitting right beside me. Probably after doing a butty. You got any butties? Sorry, mate. I'm just scared of slipping on him. Poor little mite. Monty, hello. You all right? So I didn't see that one till the last minute. It must have crept up on me. This is the one I was talking about, Tui. Tui going to Malaga. Always sounds like a Scottish Scottish person's telling you to get off, doesn't it? That's Malaga. Have I gone too far? Thank you so much, Mark. That's really kind of you. He's gifted Becky's Planes, Trains and Buses membership. And the lucky recipient is Pete Pedals and Plays. So if you're around, Pete, it'd be ace if you could say thank you to Mark. Great supporter of the channel. Totally grateful to you. Thank you. And Jet 2 will look like they're next to leave, going to the land of the Canaries. Good morning, Rob. Hope you're good. I'm going to open the Belvita biscuit while it's we've got a moment. Jet 2 in a brand new A321, well, new A321 going to Gran Canaria. See the planes moving down. I'm interested to know what Pete pedals and plays now. I wonder if he's a drummer. Might be, mightn't he? Beautiful takeoff from Singapore. Off to Singapore, are they? I think the Houston flight went out just as I arrived. So, for those of you that are new to plane spotting, Singapore fly in and out of Manchester. They fly to Singapore and Manchester, and then from Manchester to Houston. Land of the Cowboys. We find ourselves looking at the end of the runway. Turkish are next out to Istanbul. I didn't get time to do that one. Is it too late to do it now? Make a cute emoji. Yeah, they're just making their way down to join the others. Lufty. About to take off. They're right there waiting for approval to depart. Hopefully somewhere there. Ah, they're moving. Just got to find them. There they go. Lovely seeing the nose gear going up then as well. Ah, yeah, you okay? Careful down there, James. It's slippy. I'm gonna say, it's really icy down there. Are greeting cards doable? Yeah, I'm just not quite sure how to do it. I mean, I could probably make them, but I don't know how well that'd turn out. I'll have to get my head together with a creative member of our family and see if we can come up with anything. But those snowy pictures the other day, they were awesome, weren't they? Certainly something that's on my mind, for sure. Rocket. Your plane's making their way down to the end of the runway. Sadly, they're taking off in the usual direction. And what that means is that because the land carries a natural hill, a natural incline, if you will, the runway obviously goes with that, and they don't deserve that. And so what that means is that we get some really, really good shark fin shots. The planes go slightly out of view due to the terrain that the airport is built around. They try to do that because obviously when they're placing airports, they try and they try not to disturb the natural habitat too much, and so that's why you watch like Birmingham Airport's feed. It looks like you could almost be on a roller coaster, doesn't it? Because it follows the natural terrain of the way the land lies. And so whereas the shots the other day, they were coming in and going out from the opposite direction. And that was stupid. I'd never seen that before. A few joining us. Marnik, hello Marnik, hope you're well. And Carl Shield, hello Carl, hope you're good. Hello to those in the Lurkers Lounge, welcome, great to see you. We are at Manchester Airport, we are watching live jetliners, and we are slipping and sliding all over everywhere, but loving every second. So thank you for being there, thank you for being with us. This Sunday, 12th of January. So you've just seen Tui arrive from Chambray. I'm not going to pretend to know where that is. I'm going to hit, I think it's sort of, yeah, France somewhere, but where, I'm not entirely sure. It's sort of down by Lyon, would it be fair to say that? Possibly. By Lyon. My Google French doesn't get any better, so I apologise to any French viewers. Carl, I still haven't joined the new channel. You're right, I haven't joined the new channel because I've had trouble doing it and lack of time to do it as well. As soon as I've got a moment, I will go on it because when I follow the link, I have trouble. That's not your end, that's my end. And so I've been trying to locate it through YouTube and I'm struggling to find it through YouTube. That's what the problem is. And so the problem is you've got a couple of channels there and then you've just set up a new one as well. And so you just have to give me time to sort it because time is not something I've had a lot of recently. Bear with, I will, promise. The channels. Have you closed the other channels? Because I have this one at channel 4, not the station, like. I've been working a lot of long days, I've been working a lot of late days, and I've been working a lot of early mornings as well. And so with everything else that I've got on as well, that's why I've not had a chance to do it yet. Super 111. Hello. You well? Are you well? Good to see you. EasyJet next to leave from this general direction over there. Absolutely, Chris. I mean, blimey, I've got you know, work, and I've got the channel, and I've got obviously the Discord server that you catch me on quite, you know, how often am I in the Discord server? Consider it's my channel. There is a lot of chat that goes on, and I do my best to be in it, but sometimes I can't always leave the chat. You work more hours than most people, do you? Do you do 16-hour days, Carl? Because sometimes that's what I do. So don't worry. I'll have a look today when I get home, Carl, okay? I'll have a look today. There's somebody coming in there. Who's that? Somebody going out as well. So let's get them first. Oh, it's Araya from Cologne. Cologne. Pitch quality is all right. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed those. Super 111. The evening sun really brought a lot to the lighting for us, didn't it, as it poked through on Friday. I really love that show. Really love that show. I've watched it back. Well, say watched it back. I've skipped through it just to see. Done a couple of YouTube shorts.
Yeah. Charlie. Yeah. Or, you know.
And so that looks ever so slightly out of focus to me. That's better. It's a bit sharper. It's a bit sharper. Might have to put my gloves on, you know. Hello, Jamie Pickles. How you keeping? Good to see you. And so we seem to have hit a slight bit of a lull. The good news is them snowplows have nearly cleared everything away. That's good, isn't it? A bit slippy here now, sliding everywhere. I think they get used to the colours of our coats, you know, when we're spotting, and I've got a different colour on today, so they're looking like, who's that? Lovely Tui just landed. 737 Max, and you can tell by the wingtips that's a 737 Max from Oslo. Did he really? Is that how it began? He looks like an accountant, doesn't he? He looks like he knows where to hide money. Joke, obviously. I did half my accountancy and then got bored and did something else. So yeah, I have half the qualification, aren't I? Clever, not. You need to see this. The way they're ploughing through that snow. Hello, Julie Evans. Good morning, you lovely bunch of glockenspiels, she says. She wanted to come today as well, Julie. And we wouldn't let her because it's so slippy trying to get up where I am. And she's a bit of a drama queen. Don't tell her I said that. So we decided that she would stay at home today. Much to her annoyance. Yep. Wasn't sure if that was a wobble or a wing wave then as it came in. Yes, that's right. Tui used to be Thompson without the P. It's an ATR 72-600 Air Leaguers Regional from Dublin. So, do you know what? Kids of today aren't as tough as we were. I think that's mainly because we sort of don't let them do the stupid things that we did. Yeah, it's just where we are up here. We're on the edge of a country park that we have to walk up a slope to, and it's quite icy, that path coming up as well. And then you walk up onto the edge of the country park, and it's a mound, and you go through the fence and up a hill. And normally it's quite muddy and what have you. And this morning it's snowy and icy, and the snow is compacted down. It's made quite a slippy surface. So that's why that's why we agreed that she wasn't going to come, and then so she is going to come. She's probably going to come next week. It's the Heinen. It certainly is. Leaving gloomy, icy, cold Manchester, heading for lovely, lovely lights. The pattern in the sky. 4 lovely bright lights coming in. Can't see them, there they are. Lovely bright lights coming in. Hello, Barney. Good to see you. Hello, Jimmy Plays. Hope you're well. What do you play, Jimmy? Great to see you, by the way. Oh, Glockenspiel, is it? So just to fill you in on the joke, Jimmy Plays, my daughter comes with me sometimes, as does Tanya. And there was one morning myself and Ivy May were here by ourselves, and she couldn't pronounce Copenhagen and came out with Glockenspiel or Glockenspiel, whatever it was. And so it's kind of stuck. And so, well, they're going down onto the taxiways now. So it looks like the runway is fine. And yeah, they're most certainly having a look at these taxiways now. They do several passes over the taxiways. And then we could be opening this runway, folks. And there's definitely nothing wrong with playing with model railways. Nothing at all. I watched that chap on, well, he's everywhere, isn't he? He's on Facebook, he's on TikTok. Francis Bourgeois, is that his name? He's a train spotter, goes all over the world, spotting locomotives and steam trains and everything. I think he's great. You know, he's great, isn't he? He really is. And his girlfriend is very, very patient with him, because you can see she just humours him. She absolutely hates it, but absolutely adores him. And so he takes her on some lovely, lovely journeys though, and for afternoon tea and such like. Lovely. He looks like a really lovely chap, he does, doesn't he? He was looking out the window at me filming then. Tried to get him to wave at us. There's another one. Oh, the good news is they've lifted their ploughs off the road, off the runway. So that might be job done. Oh, really? Do you know what? If I found out he was ever coming to Chester, I would go and see him. Absolutely, or somewhere local to me. I'd go and find him because I love his vlog. It's brilliant. Really enjoy it. So Tanya's like, come and get your dinner. I'm like, no, I'm watching Francis. So there's only, surely they can't be. So I've got a go-to Sky coming out of the terminal. It's plain. Going to Tenerife at some point. No, it's still making its way down to the right. Absolutely. I'm tempted to phone the police and report it missing, Julie. That burning ball of fire in the sky. No, the ploughs are go there by the look of it, aren't they? Got the one lad down here cleaning the taxiway. And so the rangers are out just making sure that everything is safe as it can be. Honestly, it looked like they were racing when they arrived earlier on. Looks like EasyJet's about to head off to Nice. What if it's nice in Nice? Orange Airways. No, I don't think it is fresh overnight snow. I think they're just cleaning the remnants of the days before, to tell you the truth. We watch the snowplows some more as they pass us. There's nothing else going on, to be honest. Otherwise, I'd be bringing you coverage of that instead. So we'll just we'll watch them conga down and do what they do. But they're Go to Sky are just coming to the foot of the runway down by the airport pub. Just right down, and it also looks like we have an incoming arrival as well. So we will leave the ploughs to their clearing and see if we can find this plane coming in. It's there. It's only a little one. It is only a little one. It's a VistaJet Embraer Phenom 300. The one with the engines on the back at the side. Well, smart. And that's arrived from Grenoble. Probably massacred that name as well, haven't I? Don't know why it can't be an easy to pronounce name like Glockenspiel myself. We point our camera in the general direction. We'll have the Ryanair. So that's another one that wasn't on flight radar when I checked it just then. It wasn't, was it, Anya? I didn't think it was. Yeah, go to Sky. It's that's the plane, isn't it? Operating on behalf of Thompson. So TUI. It's a Tom flight number, isn't it? There's the Dreamliner. Tell that by the shape of the wings. Lovely Dreamliner. Is that Qatar? Oh, it's not. It's Saudi. Lovely use of the Dreamliner emoji. Thanks, Chris. I bet they're thinking, oh my God, how cold is it here? Lovely Saudi Dreamliner. So we have hit a bit of a lull. Got TUI on their way out of the terminal on the way down to the runway. Looks like they'll be heading away to Tenerife. That's a 737 that's making its way to the end. And I've got another one coming out as well that's looking at me, just trying to place which one it is. Because that's not showing on flight radar either. Is it that Iceland Air one? No. wasn't showing on my flight radar. That wasn't showing on my flight radar, that. Is the picture all right? It could just be the weather. Is it blurry as anything for you as well, Julie? I can only put it down to the weather. I don't know if giving it a hand warmer will do anything. Let me just have a look and see if I can do anything to warm it up. It's my signal strength is fine. The viewing park is open. I believe the mound was closed. Let's have a look and see if there are any people on the viewing mound. No, viewing mound's still closed there, folks. Oh no, there are people on it. A couple of people are. They're not. The viewing mound's still closed. They're stood on the grass the other side of the fence. So yes, it's still closed. So I'm just going to see if I can get a hand warmer out and whether that'll do anything. I have put the device itself. I've actually put it in my camera case. So that's so I believe these are activated by oxygen, aren't they? So I'm going to throw a hand warmer in it. See if that makes any difference. That water bottle, absolutely. Well, these hand warmers are very good, you know. I was here the other day and I forgot to take it out of my gloves when I was driving my car on the motor. I thought, I forgot to take the hand warmers out. So the visibility is reducing. So if you feel that on your dodgy screen, visibility is reducing here at the airport. It was really foggy when I was travelling up today, and then it cleared bizarrely. Get some heat into this hand warmer before I put it in the thing. And so I've actually zipped the camera bag up now. See if that helps. Rather than leaving it open because the signal can't get off. Stelios Airways. Does he still own it? I think he does, doesn't he? Sir Stelios Airways. Remember not to forget to take this out, won't I? How's it now? Is it any clearer? Does it? Let me just see if I can... Let me just see how we go with it now. Yeah, it's the internet, isn't it? But I can see that it's going really misty. The fog that was on the motorway. The fog that was on the motorway has obviously followed me. In terms of settings, latency settings, I'm on the lowest settings I can possibly use. And so, have you tried reloading the stream on the device you're watching it on? It could be that. But yeah, I mean, in terms of signal strength, I've put this in so it's out of the cold. It's got a hand warmer in with it now as well. But in terms of making any more adjustments, I think I can actually do that while I'm streaming. Yeah, no, I can't do it while I'm streaming. I think it might be Julie. I think you're right. I think it is weather related. And so I'll try again on my phone. Internet, I don't understand why it's doing it. I've got a signal. I've got a great signal on my internet device. And so the only thing I can do is I can try and swap to my phone like I did earlier. And if that doesn't work, then I think what I'll have to do for today is call it a day for today. And so what that means now, because I've swapped to my phone, is that I can't monitor it. So I'm really going off what you the viewer, tell me. Because as soon as I open it on my phone, it's going to take bandwidth away. And so I'm not able to monitor, so I don't know what it's doing now, which is one of the reasons why I want to make changes, because yeah, no, it's not any better. People are dropping off. Right, okay. I'm really sorry, folks. I'm just going to end it. I'm not going to continue on a bad stream. I've tried a couple of times to get it to work, and it's not going to work. So I can only assume that it's weather related, and that's why it won't. I don't know that I can make any adjustments while we're on to swap it. I'm just having a quick look to see if I can. But in terms of reducing the pixels and stuff like that, I can't do that while I'm streaming. I have to stop streaming to do it. And I've actually set it at the lowest possible rate. It's worse because it's on my phone. It's worse because I'm using my phone now. I hope you're well. Joined us in the midst of an internet situation. I've gone back to the hotspot, and I don't know. I can stop and start a new stream if you wish. That's fine. If you'll all come and find me, is it okay now? Is it okay I'm not moving the camera? And so I can only apologise. Like I said, the device that I'm using, it's got full signal. So I'm really confused as to why. Is it better now? It must be the weather that we're having that's affecting it. I am moving the camera. Is it all clear now, Ruth? Don't know, I'll keep you on your blooming toes, doesn't it? Crystal clear for you, Super 111. Honest to God, you couldn't make it up, could you? We'll go on for another bit then, till you tell me it's rubbish again. And so I normally know straight away if there's a problem with the signal, because people drop off, they don't stay. And so that'll be reflected in the viewing numbers. Like I said, it's something that I want to improve on. Yeah, I think it's the weather as well. I'll be honest with you. I think it's the weather. I did mention that earlier, that I thought it was the weather, because as much as it's lovely snowy scenes, make sure the hotspot is off. The hotspot is being used. I'm using the hotspot. I'm not using my phone. My phone wouldn't take it. My phone wouldn't take it. I'm using the hotspot again. And so it's a Netgear Nighthawk. It's like the best on the market that you can get. And normally I don't have any trouble at all with it. But since the bad weather, it's been awful. It's been awful. I've got 4G plus signal. I've got 4G plus signal with it. So as much as the signal it's chucking out is full and proper, for some reason that's not being translated to you in imagery. I don't know why that is. Short of restarting my laptop, that's the only thing I haven't done. And to do that, I will have to end the stream and create another one. And so I can do that if you want, but it'll mean me coming back in maybe 5 minutes or so, as soon as I can get that up and running. So let me know in the chat if that's what you want me to do. If you want me to restart my computer, then I'll do that. Shall we try that? You can take a vote if you want. Just tell me to restart the computer if you want to. I know, but when I move the camera, does it pixelate? Does it go blurry and a bit rubbish? If you're in favour of a restart, just say yes, and I'll restart and come back. Bye, Carl. I will join your channel when I get home later, okay? Or at least I'll attempt to. Yes, 2 yeses. Yes, but when I move the camera, does it pixelate? If it does, it's a yes, Julie. Yes, thanks, Ruth. Yes, Barney. Everybody saying yes. We're going to restart and see if we can get any better, okay? All right, I'll be right back. See you in a few minutes.